Hi friends, this is Big Blue Hat. Today I'm playing a relaxing sort of game called Osmos, in which you float around and absorb things. That's by Isaac Newton and really hard to read. I think it's Latin. This is you. You are a blob of something, and in this game you float around and absorb blobs of other things. Propel yourself by clicking. Yeah, I'm not going to read everything. Basically, you're that little cross cursor, and you click. Well, you're the ball. Your mouse is the cursor. You click around behind the ball, and you lose parts of yourself as you propel through space or this box or whatever. And yeah, you move around and try and absorb more of these things that look like you. Right now, I'm trying to get into this box. Box thing, circle. Yay, I did it. Okay, great. Yeah, I'll read that. And yeah, then there's bad guys because it's a game and that's how these work. And you don't want to get absorbed by them or run into them or whatever. And there are really complicated levels later in which there's lots of these things and you have to be very careful. These are the tutorial-ish missions that you start with, and they're nice and relaxing, as the game is for probably 2/3 of it. I have played this one farther. This is the first 5 minutes of how it begins. Relaxing, quiet, nice, absorbing in every possible way. An ambient welcome. You know, I feel like I should talk like that PBS painter. What's his head? Anyway, with the great afro and the happy little trees. Yeah, so here I am again, clicking around, avoiding the red things. And as you can see, some of them have some amount of inertia. The red ones will absorb each other. And the red ones are the ones I should avoid because they're bigger than me. And as I get larger, you can see there's fewer and fewer of these red ones. And your job in this one, as in most of the other ones, is just to be the biggest. Yeah, become the biggest. Here we go again. Now everything's moving, so these get a little trickier. Navigating can be a chore. Yeah, didn't time that well. Okay. Life form terminated. The life force, that was... No, wrong game. Here we go again. Yeah, okay, I'm doing a little better here. Yeah, so as you can see, once you sort of tip a size, lots of your enemies go away, and then it's mostly making sure you don't navigate too quickly and lose all of your mass to the point that you're of no use. And now we're changing the mechanics a little, or no? Yeah, it's still the same thing. How's it? Oh, right. Yeah. So now we've got a centrifugal force happening here and orbiting some giant planet that we don't want to run into. And it's not really absorbing anything per se, it's just got stuff spinning around it. Later on there's these things that will consume you and draw everything into itself. And I avoided that. And you can see that the orbit line turns red when you're like headed into danger. And you can't get too freaked out by that because you will often be headed the wrong direction or out of orbit or whatever. And there are other times where you can't hit the outer ring either. So, some navigation tips. Plow through pretty quickly. I've been trying to focus on gameplay and not tutorials. Ooh, okay, that was close. And now I'm trying to consume a brighter blue ball on the right. But I have to get big enough to chase the thing. So here we go. Bounce off the sides in this one. And gonna come back here. Maybe. Yeah, massive. But still not one to risk losing. The faster you go, and certainly the more you click, the more mass you lose. And the more mass you lose, the more susceptible you are. So it's this constant balance, and I did it. And we are out of time. That's Osmos. I highly recommend it. Go check it out.